Hey y'all, it's Feanor here again, and I'm here to give you the most concise breakdown of the upcoming content release for the Writhing Wall event that I can, and also kind of tell you how it's going to overlap with the Witches Festival and how I actually don't think that's much of a problem, but I've seen it be a growing concern in the community, and we've had bad experiences in the past, but this one seems to mesh pretty well. So we'll cover that as well as upcoming Twitch drops, which are pretty good Twitch drops. So all of those things will be included in here, the types of rewards you're going to be looking for, and what kind of content you'll be doing to get those rewards. So let's get to it. Okay, so the Writhing Wall event is going to be split up a bit by people who do have the content Game Pass and those who don't, but everyone's going to be able to participate in some extent and be able to get most of the rewards. Some of them are going to be locked away if you don't have the content pass. That's just how it be, you know. It is what it is. But everyone will be able to clear delve bosses and public dungeon bosses on the map as they are marked. You will see them glowing, maybe with an icon, anywhere in Tamriel for this event. And then if you have the content Game Pass and you can go to Solstice, then you should also be able to get specific daily quests there that might yield some extra rewards, but also it's just another means for you to participate. I believe that might be the only way to get the motif as we clear through all of the rewards, just to keep that in mind. Okay. So for Phase 2 of the Writhing Wall event, which will unlock after your mega server has completed the Phase 1, and as long as we meet the timing threshold, you will be able to kill a boss in Solstice named Gishzor. I think that is how you pronounce it, possibly. You will also see a lot more incursions spawning, and the difficulty will increase over time as you defeat incursions, which is a very neat mechanic that I've not really seen them ever engage with before. So the world will not only be changing a bit as we go on, but it'll also be increasing in difficulty. More mobs, more spawns, the fight is increasing, it's making it feel more engaging and like we're actually getting to some like head event. Okay, so in the base game, nothing will really change. So if you don't have the content pass and you can't go to Solstice, you're going to be experiencing pretty much the same thing for Phase 2 and 3, unfortunately. I'm just breaking the news here to you. But if you have the Game Pass, then things will change mostly in Solstice throughout the entire event. Phase 3 is where things get a little more interesting. Once we unlock Phase 3 on the Mega Server, then it'll unlock the Writhing Fortress dungeon, and it kind of reminds me of AQ way back in the day in World of Warcraft, where the dungeon becomes available, everyone can run it, and the first group to defeat it will be the ones. I don't know if there's a specific reward for that. I honestly don't know if that's been announced, but they will initiate a countdown where that dungeon will only be accessible for the next 7 days. So once it's completed, everyone else on your mega server only has 7 days to get through everything before everything is done. The whole event is completed, and then the world will remain as it is. Some of these things will remain, some will not. Some of these things are limited time. So it will be on a countdown, and you can expect that most likely around the 27th or after, because that's kind of the breakdown. Phase 3 will not happen until Update 48 happens. So, and they've confirmed that, and that happens on the 27th. So we can expect that a super fast mega server might get there day of, who knows? Or it might take days or a week after, but just keep on top of it. You don't want to miss out. Okay, so that brings us into another conversation that's tied to the mega servers, where we have this weird but cool interaction where some mega servers are going to be ahead of others, and it'll be based on how they interact. And it sounds very weird and unorthodox, but I think it's a really neat interaction. We might see one mega server get done with everything and even not be able to access the dungeon anymore, while another one might have just unlocked it. Who knows what's to come? I don't think there will be anything major that impacts one server to the other. Like if PCNA beats everything, unlocks it and whatnot, and then Xbox doesn't, it's not going to speed up their process or take anything away from them, but it'll come with some bragging rights. So I'm asking you PCNA people to really, do your part. Let's show them who's boss. I'm just kidding. No hate to anyone else, but also, friendly competition. All right, next thing. I'm going to start listing off all of the rewards that we will be going for through various means. I might miss some. I'm also not going to list all of the furniture items. There's a lot, but I'll just essentially tell you where the furniture items will come from, and then it'll be up to you to look into that and see what they all are and see some of the stuff that's been data mined. Some of them are pretty cool. I will notate some of the more important ones and ones that are through coffers and potentially limited time. The rewards that we have from coffers are Caltrops Bone, which is a skill style for Caltrops in the War Alliance Assault skill line. We have Worm Writhe Armor style pages, Worm Writhe Weapon style pages. We have the Worm Writhe Hajimoto Hashling for an extremely cute shelled buddy. And we have Stirk Fellowship motif pages, which, as a motif collector, connoisseur as I am, those are going to be my primary focus for this event. I'm going to try to get everything, as I always do, but that's huge. And a rare chance at the Cold Harbor Surreal Estate for free. So usually you'd have to buy it. I think it's like 1,000,000 gold. Once you have things unlocked, yada yada. You actually have a chance out of your daily crate, I believe, to get this for free. So that might be a huge pickup for some of you guys. These crates will also come with various materials. It might only be from the armor daily craft turn-in, but I feel like that's not going to be the case. We'll have to wait and see once we get going, but just know that you can also get some materials from this, so it can be a gold farm as well. And for the Delves and Public Dungeons, which everyone has access to, you will get a lot of these same rewards, but also have the inclusion of set items that drop in that zone naturally, of course. And then you can also get the furniture items. And these aren't from the achievements, the ones that are going to be unlocked and whatnot. These will just be random chance drops as you clear out the final bosses of these dungeons and delves. And for those of you with the Game Pass who will be playing on Solstice, you can get rewards from Siege Camp Incursions, which will yield similar rewards to the daily quests, but you will also get Solstice gear set items as well. Alright, as the Golden Pursuit becomes available, you will primarily be seeking ownership of the Worm Writhe Bear Lizard mount, which is pretty neat, and the Cold Harbor Dremnikin Runt Pet? I can't even say pet trying to say that word. Dremnikin Runt Pet. I believe that's how you say it. I'm going to show you what it looks like, and that's all you need to know. And those are the two things you'll be mostly going for, okay? Alright, here we have the achievement rewards. The Writhing Wall Remnant Memento will be obtained once you get the Barrier Buster achievement from completing the Crossing Wall quest. The Worm Cult Crystal Pylon is a large furnishing, and it will be unlocked for a purchase of 50,000 gold each after the same Crossing the Wall quest is completed. I already have some build ideas that I really want to use this for, because probably not for the base, but hiding it in some walls. Anyway, I'll have to get in that in the future, but I like this furniture item from what I've seen. And for this one, the Cold Harbor Deathhound mount and title Savior of Solstice are available after completing the Savior of Solstice achievement. Another very cool mount. The Worm King Crown adornment is earned once you complete the Intro to the Writhing Wall event, so essentially everyone should get this. It's very simple. You pick up the quest in the Crown Store, go there, complete it, boom, got it. The Stirk Fellowship Command Tent is another large furnishing item, but it sells for 100,000 gold at the merchant and can be purchased after completing 30 Siege Camp daily quests for General Zazimba in Western Solstice. They're trying to kill me with these pronunciations, but Zazimba or something like that, okay? Finally, the Twitch drops can be obtained from watching participating channels that have drops enabled, and you'll have to watch for a total of 4 hours if you want all the rewards. I believe the first hour you'll get the crate, and the next 3 hours you'll get the mount and the pet. The mount and the pet are the beautiful Auroran Warhorse mount, and the bestest cute boy, the Imperial War Mastiff. The bonus crate will be an Ouroboros crate. Ouroboros. This video is turning into mock me for having a hard time pronouncing things. Quick note, make sure that your Twitch account and your ESO account are linked, or else this will not work. It's a very easy process. Just follow the link pathway in Twitch in the drops menu. All right, and for those of you who have stuck around to hear about the Witches Festival and this event mixing together, I want to quell your fears by explaining that the Witch Festival doesn't have a whole lot of intricate things involved in it. I've always felt that it's kind of lackluster and needed more anyway. And while we didn't get that, this kind of gives another reason to complete it, because you would always go around and just kill bosses. You would get the items that you need from killing bosses in delves and public dungeons and incursions and whatnot. And funny enough, wouldn't you know, that's what we need to do for the Writhing Wall event. So you just kind of mix them up. You go pick up your quest from the Crown Store, you go to the Witch's Den, talk to her, get your 2 daily quests, and get to work. And that's essentially it. As you clear the bosses, you're going to get everything that you need for the Writhing Wall, but you would also get your Plunder Skulls and your once daily +2 event tickets. So if you still want event ticket items and you want whatever becomes available in the ticket store during the Halloween event, then this is your way to do it. This is going to be the easiest way to complete it. Even if you weren't aiming to do it, you're probably going to accidentally get it done just by doing Writhing Wall. Okay? So I've seen a lot of people upset and concerns about not being able to have time for one or the other. There's no such thing. Do both. There's no downside. Okay, that's going to be it for me on this video, guys, and hopefully my unpaid PR for ZeniMax Studios has gone well here, and this has gotten you more excited for these couple events and has you more understanding of what you're going for and what we're accomplishing during the Writhing Wall, because it wasn't super clear to me either until I looked into it in depth, and I thought maybe we needed a more like layman's way of breaking it down. I did see other creators making stuff and they did a really good job, but I'm hoping that I added some extra clarity here and just streamlined the information. So like, comment, subscribe if this helped you at all, or if you liked it. Let me know what you'd need to know otherwise, or what you would like to see me do in the future. Tell me about how I pronounce things wrong. I really don't mind. It's kind of a running joke at this point, and I'm sure it's going to continue to be one. So I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Thank you for stopping by, and have a good time. I wish you the best of luck on your drops in these crates, because there's some really good stuff to get. All right, peace out, guys.